Be prepared for offensive language throughout. Previously, there was enemy number one.
I'm so sorry.
You're being such a dick.
I think you're trying to make it look really bad.
I don't think you need me to make you look bad.
Don't take the piss, man. Seriously.
Nothing unites like a common enemy.
Here.
Sorry, Bear.
The housemate damned with the curse of eternal nomination is Bear.
Shit's gonna get real. Don't talk to me.
I really hate asshole bear.
You think I'm bad now? Oh my God, I can get a whole lot worse.
Tonight, it's nominations.
Quite rude.
Two-faced.
Quite vindictive.
Inflicting terror.
You'll say you've talked to me as if I'm stupid. Getting on my nerves.
Housemates facing eviction are...
And housemates go to war.
All the coffee in the house is gone.
If you're gonna play games with me, boy, I'll play them better.
I'm your worst nightmare now.
You got too busy.
That's really rude to talk to somebody like that.
You're a nasty, nasty person.
Your bird's a liar. This is the best experience of my life, man. I'm not gonna let that mug ruin it.
Day 10, 9:31 a.m. Last night, Grant was the first celebrity to be evicted.
Have you seen Grant? Have you seen Grant?
Housemates also damned Bear to eternal nomination. He will now face every eviction.
Hey, my days are numbered in here, bruv. But I might have a steak for breakfast today. Who knows? Treat myself. I was such a good boy.
4 years in the battle of the wine. Oh, yeah! 4 years in the battle of the wine. Come on. 4 years in the battle of the wine. Come on, everybody else. Have a good time.
Oh, please. It's a bit early for the singing.
Frankie has come to talk to Big Brother.
The mood in the house this morning is actually chipper, which I feel will be short-lived. Or rather, I should say, I fear will be short-lived. When Bear was nominated by a majority to his face last night, he promised that if we thought that he was bad last week, he is gonna be worse this week. So I am waiting for the other shoe to drop, so to speak. Thankfully, he's been very occupied with Chloe, so he hasn't really blown up yet. But I'm waiting for it. If you want to come for me, if you come for me again, if you come for my friends again, then you're going to be feeling it directly from me. No more sidestepping, no more being afraid. That's it. Nope, gloves are off now. Game on. Bring it.
Aubrey has a question for Marnie.
How much do you make doing your show, Marnie? Or is that a rude question here, huh?
Yeah, it's a very personal question to ask. We don't ask those questions in this country.
What was the
I mean,
question?
I'll tell you. How much somebody makes doing reality, like...
That's what I did. I'm curious. I would tell you what I made. I mean, ain't that
I know.
serious.
I know that, but it's just different here.
Yeah.
Like, they look at it differently.
Yeah.
Syra has some words of wisdom for Bear.
You know, you said yesterday you were going to come and eat the food and stuff.
And I don't need to do that.
I just want you to show...
I don't need to do that.
just personally, if I was developing somebody, like, which I would help young people do, I would say, look, we've seen your fun... Actually, we need to see more of your fun side. Just like me, you bring the fun out of me, games and stuff. We just need to see you not breaking the rules.
I'm not going to break any rules
Good.
here.
I just want... Do you know what I mean?
Listen,
I'm not trying to tell you to do it. I'm not trying to mother you.
I know.
I'm just trying to... There is a game.
You used your very good side to me.
I do.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see more of that.
You will.
Games, fun.
You will.
Brilliant. Good.
Like we're going to have some good games. No negativity, just a positive bubble. And I won't make no mess or anything silly.
I love you.
Thank you.
I love you, Hammy.
Thank you, Amy.
11:45 a.m. Today, housemates will nominate for the second time.
Squeaky bum time now, isn't it?
What is?
Nominations is squeaky bum time, because whatever you say in that dining room there,
Marnie.
it all comes out in the wash.
Whatever I say, I'll say to people's face.
Well, don't take it personal, man. I'm not saying no personal digs here.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying what goes on in there.
Yeah.
I love it.
But do you honestly think, right, being the person you are, do you think you was going to go through and escape every nomination?
No.
So you knew you was going to get nominated anyway?
Yeah.
It doesn't bother you?
I think it's exciting.
First in to nominate is James.
My first nomination this time is going to have to be for Syra. I have realised that she's playing a little bit of a game. She's going from one group of people to another group of people to try and motivate people into a little bit of uncertainty about where they fit in the house.
James, can you give the name of your second housemate you wish to nominate and give the reasons for this nomination?
Yeah. I have got to nominate Heavy D. Heavy singing is just getting on my nerves. When he gets outside, he can sing to as many people as he likes, so I'm nominating Heavy D.
I'm nominating Heavy D because his singing is constant, he's very loud, and he keeps asking me to do a duet. I'm very famous around the world as a singer. I've sold 30 million albums across the world. I used to sell a lot of albums in Great Britain, and I would like to work in Great Britain again, and I want to come back, and not a throwback. My second nomination would be Chloe. From day one, she's not really tried to have a conversation with me, and then last night she said I look like a tiny Barbie doll. I know I'm tiny, but I'm not a Barbie doll because I'm not plastic. I'm fantastic.
Right, the name of my first nomination is James, just because you don't notice he's there, because he's grumpy. I've never seen him laugh. He doesn't smile. The only things he says is like a rude remark, and you don't see him about. He's just always sat in corner on his own outside. My name of the second nomination is Syra. I don't need upsetting vibes in the house. I like positive vibes, and I don't think she brings positive vibes. And I think if anybody brings negative energy to the house, it's Syra.
Coming up, Frankie takes on Bear.
There's a very small majority of people in this house that actually want you here.
If you're going to play games with me, boy, I'll play them better.
Good. No, you won't.
Be prepared for offensive language. 1:40 p.m. Bear is making a special cocktail.
Cocktails come along nicely. It's got a bit of, I've got apple juice in there, a banana, some cornflakes, apple juice, a little bit of coffee.
This is a little bit, just a dash.
Just a look.
Just a dash, mate.
Look, I don't want to take the piss.
Save some almond milk for Marnie, please, bud.
No, that's it. That's this finished now.
Right.
Basically, mate, I didn't want to take the piss, so I thought I'd leave a bit left. You know what I mean?
Silly bastard.
Right, so I've made the cocktail. Orange juice, apple juice, bit of pineapple, and just a dash of coffee. Just a dash.
Is that instant coffee?
Well, it's a bit of everything, just a little bit of decaf, you know, bit of instant, just a dash. Left a little bit for everyone. You know how it is here.
Please tell me you didn't use the fresh ground. Just tell me you didn't use the fresh ground.
Just a game.
Did you use the fresh ground coffee?
Listen, I like pool parties.
Bear, did you use the fresh ground coffee?
Maybe.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we will see. See at the pool, baby.
Did Bear dump all of the coffee into a bowl in this house?
I don't know.
He fucking did. Are you fucking kidding me?
Just trying to wind everyone up.
Well, it's working.
It's called the after party. The party was last night. It's the after party.
Renee?
Yeah.
Bear just dumped all the fucking coffee in the entire fucking house into a bowl, wetted it, shoved a pineapple in it. There's no fucking coffee in this house.
Why did he do that?
Well,
Because
Bear.
he's a fucking terror.
No, that's just an immature asshole, and maybe Chloe will have some luck telling him what to do, because obviously all the mother skills
Does he not understand the
have run
nominations
out.
are today?
He's nominated every week, every time.
I know that,
You
but...
can't double nominate.
No, but there are people that he
Maybe you'll have more luck talking to him. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I'll try, babe, but I don't even know, you know.
all the fucking coffee in the house is gone. That's cute. Some people forget that even though you're up every week, you have people in your little fucking world that actually enjoy you.
Oh.
And that's not cute for them.
Okay.
You're putting other people in this house in jeopardy.
You look angry. Don't be angry, pussycat.
I'm not angry.
You
Don't
don't
you
look
fucking
it.
call me a pussycat.
You're my pussycat. You're my cheeky little pussycat.
I'm your fucking worst nightmare now. Nominations are today. You cause a big fucking thing like that. You don't think it's going to reflect on, the people that have your back?
I've made a cocktail.
Woo! You got people that have your back in this house. And
Well,
you're
it's a shame.
fucking with their game.
Well, it's a
That's what
shame.
you're doing.
It's a shame I'm up every week, isn't it?
That's bullshit.
That's a cocktail. It's got some orange juice in there.
That's stupidity.
No, it isn't. It's a cocktail.
That's
I've got orange
stupidity.
juice, apple juice, bit of cornflakes.
There are people around this world that are starving. Do you understand that? Starving. You're fucking wasting food to make a fucking point? Have you lost your mind?
To make a cocktail.
To make a cocktail.
Yeah, it's a
You're
nice one.
Wasting food and you put people in jeopardy. That's what you just did.
And I'll do it again.
Well, good luck keeping people in this house that have your back.
I thought people had my back until my name was on the board.
Now you understand that there is a very small majority of people in this house that actually want you here.
If you're gonna play games with me, boy, I'll play 'em better.
Good. No, you won't. You just fucking wasted food.
Someone's angry.
All right.
Very angry. Angry pussycat.
All right.
Don't call him a pussycat again.
Don't you fucking call me a pussycat
What
again.
can I call you then?
Don't call him that.
My Frankie.
Are you calling me a pussycat because I'm gay?
Hey, no, he's not calling you
What
a
the
pussycat that
hell?
way.
Wow.
Jesus, Bear, can't you just realize that
I just want to make a cocktail.
I know,
Sorry.
but don't you
I
realize
like
sometimes you
parties.
put yourself into jeopardy?
I just thought I'd do a little
Okay.
party.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I got a
All right.
reaction.
You got the reaction you wanted.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
enjoyed it.
I'm sure you did. Okay. So now that we know that his objective was to get a reaction and
You
he
got
got
it.
one.
Was that good though?
Okay.
Come on.
Now we got it.
Come on. Come on, Frankie.
Good job.
That was good. Come on.
£2:50 p.m. Next to nominate is Frankie.
My first nomination is Lewis. I think he is actually a great guy, but unfortunately, Bear has lured him over to the dark side and made him behave in ways that I genuinely believe he would not behave if he was separated from Bear. So if you aid and abet someone who is inflicting terror upon people, you are guilty by association, and I'm gonna nominate you. My second nomination is Marnie. She has affected my time in the house by getting into a relationship with Lewis and Bear and creating a clique. And therefore, she should sit next to her two boys this week up on the block.
My first nomination is Lewis. I don't like the monkey see, monkey do when it comes to Bear. To think that he would let somebody else control him is a turnoff to me. My second nomination would be Marnie. I believe that she doesn't have her own thought process, and I don't want a weak woman around me.
My first nomination is Lewis because throughout the course of Bear's antics, I've seen him giggle, laugh, or dismiss some of the things that have tortured this house. He isn't helping make this a better living environment, so that's why I'm choosing him. My second nomination goes to Syra because throughout the time that I've spent with her in the house so far, I've seen her just be far too inconsistent with her words versus her actions. And a lot of times I feel like she forces her opinions on people in conversation. It's just become difficult to have conversations with her where it feels comfortable for me.
£3:30 p.m. Renee is talking about Bear.
Oh, I know a devil when I see one. He's very intelligent.
But you know what?
That way.
In this hotness, if you
And you went for the. You went
There's
for the one
nothing
in the
intelligent about him. The only thing that's
No,
intelligent
the
is
using
the rest
is.
of us in this house that are continuing to talk about him and give him airtime.
Okay. End of it.
Yeah. Spark when it matters, and let's not talk about it when it doesn't.
Okay.
But just be aware
Good.
because who knows when the next time he'll try to reel someone in.
Katie is next to nominate.
My first nomination is Heavy D because when we were doing the humans versus artificials task, he took a joke too far with Chloe and made her wash his underwear, and it really hurt my feelings, and was worried that as time goes on in this house that, you know, he'll continue to take things just a little bit too far for me. The second person that I'm nominating is Syra. The past couple of days, I've seen a different side of her in terms of drama and gossip, and it's just made me feel really uncomfortable, and that's my reason for my second nomination.
My first nomination is Heavy D. He can be quite rude and ignorant. He is very loud and overbearing, and is not aware of other people's space and the fact that sometimes they may not want to listen to him booming in the background. The second housemate that I'm nominating is Katie, because I feel Katie has aligned herself to a group of people which she's very comfortable with. I feel all I've said to Katie in the house is hello and are you all right? And I think I want to develop a relationship with somebody in this house beyond those two words or phrases.
No dramas. First one, easy peasy, pudding and pie. Kissed the girls, made them cry. Aubrey, get rid of the poison. Get away from me, Aubrey. Get them claws away from me and all. That's number one. My second nomination goes to Ricky. I call him a radar boy, under the radar, and I don't want to get rid of him. Oh, he's so nice, Ricky. He's done all the cleaning. I've pulled my weight in here. I don't bang on about it, do I? And I'm the baddie. Work that one out.
My first nomination is Lewis because he condones Bear's behaviour, and that makes me feel upset and frustrated. And also, I think that all his kind of consideration or talk or smiles towards me is fake. My second nomination is going to be Chloe because I feel that she is two-faced. One moment she's in one group of people that are upset by Bear's actions. It's all sad and somber, and she's understanding, and Bear's really not a nice guy. And then she goes off with Bear and kisses and hugs and squeezes him and validates his behaviour. Makes me feel I can't trust her. Makes me feel that she's two-faced.
4:28 p.m. Samantha has got a plan.
I'm going to start hiding food.
Why? Why should you have to do
Because
that?
I don't want to starve.
Why? Because of one fucking person, Sam?
Yeah, but I don't want to
For
starve.
one fucking person? I'm not hiding shit. There ain't no respect, there ain't no level of moral, there ain't no level of any fucking thing that you would call human in that fucking boy. The boy's disgusting. He's disgusting in every sense of the fucking word. And the more people stop allowing him because he can sometimes be funny,
I'm on the throat drive, aren't I?
it's a fucking bullshit.
Oh, dearie me. It's a nice warm cup of coffee, babe. Just found a little bit left in the cupboard. If you want it, it's up to you.
You sure there's coffee in there?
100%. I'm not like that, babe. Come.
Next to nominate is Lewis.
My first nomination is going to be Aubrey. I walked into the bedroom and I heard her ask how much money Marnie makes from her show. I felt that it belittled Marnie. I'd rather live with someone who judged people for who they are, not how much money they make.
Can you give the name of your second nomination and give the reasons for this nomination?
Yeah, I think this might be pretty obvious. I'm going to nominate Heavy D for my second nomination. Still find him very boring. It's the same shit, different day. It's boring.
My first nomination is Heavy D. He's just starting to irritate us. He's very loud, and he's always got to be like the centre of attention, and I feel like he's not being himself. He's just trying to put on a performance and an act, and it really just gets on my nerves. My second nomination is Aubrey. This is because I had an argument with her in the bedroom, and I felt like ever since then she hasn't been the same with us. And when I had the argument, she kind of talked down to us and she accused us of being something I wasn't, and I was really upset over it.
No, there's no hesitation at all. Lewis Bloor. He's always trying to cut me off in the conversations. He's got a problem with me. He feels me as a threat, and he's very tries to undermine me. And also, he's always patronising. He's always saying to talk to me as if I'm stupid. So do you know what? For that reason, I nominate Lewis. Second nomination has to be Ciara. She could start an argument in a telephone box by herself. She's always getting her beak into anything that's got nothing to do with her. She's a liability. I'm saying Ciara. Nominate Ciara for that reason.
Coming up, Heavy D offends Syra.
Your beak was in it. You was like, ooh.
That's really rude and ignorant behaviour.
Be prepared for offensive language. 6:41 p.m. Syra and Frankie are feeling reflective.
Yeah, but I've learned a lot about myself as well. It's not, you know what I mean? It's like how I present myself and how to receive feedback. And I just find it I always find it really interesting as a woman that's outspoken and strong. It's like really fucking hard work.
Yes.
It's really hard work to get your message across sometimes.
Well, it is hard work, and sometimes I think that instead of hammering it home, you can just let it...
I do now.
Let it be.
Yeah.
You say your piece, and then if it doesn't go anywhere...
Yeah. But it's like, I don't think...
They're not going to get it today, maybe
yeah.
they'll get it tomorrow.
Yeah, and I do that.
Or maybe it'll sit, and one day, in 10 years, they'll be like, oh my God, that's what Syra was saying.
Yeah.
You know? Like, that's happened to me.
Yeah.
James has got a question for Renier.
Is your father really as bad as they portray him? I mean, is he a real...
That's funny you should say that. Then you must really.
I was gonna say.
Oh,
You just told on
James.
yourself,
James.
He's throwing bombs in the mix.
James, you have been reading about the man.
I have not.
My father is a wonderful, wonderful, loving man, and however they portray him is how the government wants to. But that
How do they portray him?
I don't know, honey, because I don't read about him like that.
Yeah.
You've out of her cage, look, she's fuming.
I know. I don't want to...
I'm not fuming, sweetheart.
No,
I just can't answer these questions the way I'd like to.
No.
Because there's cameras. Because I would have checked everybody in this place already. But go ahead.
I was just joking.
If it was true, or as true as sometimes you would think, you would be in great danger for what you've done.
Who am I in great danger from? Somebody coming and knocking on my door?
I don't know.
Honestly, my father didn't talk to me for 2 years.
Because you went on TV?
Because I went on television for 2 years. The reason my father talked to me is because I was read my last rites and I was dying. And he put his feelings for his daughter ahead of any other feelings that he had for anything else. However, there's been consequences for the things that I've done. I'm paying them every day, and I'm sure I'll pay for them for being on this show. But he's my father, and he loves me regardless. And I love him, and I will go to war for my family.
Do you have to be, because, you know, even this is not going to be aired in America, you know, the authorities will get to see bits and pieces if they want to, so you need to be careful of what you say while you're on here?
Why would I have to worry about the cops? I didn't do nothing wrong.
No, I don't know. I'm just...
My father's paid his price already. My father's been to jail 3 times. My father, if you commit a crime, if my father's committed a crime or they thought he committed a crime, he has taken his plea, he's went to jail. Okay, how about this? See, this is what you guys are missing. Although I am a mob wife and I understand my lifestyle, I do not know anything that anybody has ever done.
Right. Would your dad do interviews still?
My father has never done an interview.
So if I got an interview with your dad because you love me so much, that would be a
My father
coup
would
for
never
me.
do an interview under any circumstances.
No?
No,
I think
not
he's
even
right.
for $20 million.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nine 11 p.m. Big Brother has gathered housemates on the sofas.
Jesus, on me.
This is Big Brother. Oh my God. It's time to reveal the results of today's nominations. As Bear is eternally nominated, he automatically faces the public vote.
So who else is everyone hating here, apart from me?
The other housemates facing eviction are,
Syra.
in no particular order, Syra and
Heavy D. Heavy D.
Heavy D.
I told you.
No, it's mate. It's racist.
And
Oh shit! I didn't see that coming.
No, did I, mate?
Lewis.
Oh shit! That's a spread in the wax. I didn't see that coming.
These housemates, along with Bear, will face the next eviction.
Oh
gosh.
I feel confident.
I reckon there's people in here. I've got the ump because Lewis is knocking about with me. That's what honestly.
It doesn't matter what the reason is. People
It
have
don't
given
matter
it,
what
it's
the reason is.
fine.
Guilty by association.
It's fine.
You know what I mean?
Guilty by association.
Listen, I'll still
It's
stand
fine.
by
There's so many.
You know what I mean?
Come on, I'll get.
I'll be out. I'm fine. I don't mind, hon.
An incident happened earlier about the coffee prank, and Frank come up to me and went, "Oh, it's not fair on the people in your group," and you made a big point about it. I didn't say anything. I thought, let it nestle. Just saying.
It meant me, babe, because I were getting all down for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it really mean you?
I'm not being big-headed, but I feel really confident.
9:22 p.m. Ricky has a premonition.
Is going to kick the fuck off again tonight.
No, it's just no. Well,
look,
they're going to talk it through.
Yeah, but the gang, it's the gang that's pretty much been put up. Do you know what I mean? So when you're up and you've got nothing to fight for, what do you do?
Well, you might
You
kick
rebel.
off.
Heavy D, Lewis, Bear and Syra are talking about being nominated.
Every single person that would have voted for Bear has voted for me. That's what's happened.
Mate, that dig
That's
I
exactly
said,
what's
that's
happened.
That dig I said
Every single
earlier.
person that would have voted for Bear
Exactly.
has
That
voted
dig
for
I
me.
said earlier about.
Because it's easy, isn't it?
Really? But you're two different people.
Yeah, but I'm his
No,
pal.
that dig I
They
said.
don't care, man.
No, mate, the
They
dig
don't
I
care. They
heard
go about
earlier,
individuals.
listen,
They don't care about
the dig
who's
I-
your friends.
No, mate,
Oh, right, because you're such a friend, they're going to vote
I think
for you.
I have a good idea
That's
who voted for
bullshit.
me. But I don't
It doesn't
really,
work like
I
that.
really
No,
don't mind.
But it doesn't work like that. But the public are going to vote for him.
How do you know that?
How do you not know that?
That's an assumption
But
of
that's
mine
bullshit.
because
So basically, you come to Big Brother's house, and I'm going to be the strongest person's pal. Then that's going to get me. That's going to get me voted in.
no,
Bullshit.
bruv, what are you
That's not
talking
work.
about? What
What are you on about? No, I'm saying.
What are you
no,
talking
the
about?
point I'm trying to make is.
What is going on in
I
your
heard
head?
A comment earlier.
What is
the
going on
comment
in your
earlier-
head?
I know what I'm going on.
The comment I heard from the coffee incident. When Frank
bit
come
touchy,
over
yeah.
and said.
Yeah, listen, I'm upset because you know what? I want to stay in this house, mate, because I'm having a great time.
Yes, man. You got wrong with it, man.
I am rolling with it.
For me, I've turned my perception around of somebody that I thought, oh my God, I'm not even going to
Do you know why
fucking
you
even
got
like
voted? Because you
you.
got too busy.
I don't care.
That's the
That's
real
who I
reason.
am.
You want to hear the truth.
I don't
That's-
care.
You got too busy. And
I
everyone's
don't
business.
care.
You keep your beak out of everyone's business.
I'm
you'll
not
be
keeping
all right.
my- I'm not
But your
keeping my beak in
your beak
anybody's
was in it.
business.
Your beak was in it. You was like, ooh.
That's really rude and ignorant behaviour. It really is.
That's true, though.
Yeah, that's really rude to talk to somebody like that, because I don't talk to you like that.
Okay, come on, tell
No,
me.
no, it's not come on, it's how you talk to somebody.
It's the truth, though.
It's not the truth. No, the thing is, I have different discussions with different people. I have different discussions with different people.
We get the game, yeah.
Yeah.
The game starts now.
Yeah, but you don't
Well,
have to be
look,
rude to me and say I've got a
man,
beak.
you
I
can't
haven't
just
got a
chill
beak.
like.
Oh, come on, no,
Yeah.
come on, listen to that. You got a bit of a beak and you got a bit of a hoot. in you.
Well, I'm not a wallflower. I stand up for myself and have an opinion.
Come on, Tony, why are you getting so... Why are you getting touchy? You got a bit touchy, she's getting a bit touchy. What do you mean?
Mate, you're the one talking.
You ain't gonna get...
We're
You ain't
chilling
gonna
out.
win by being touchy.
Mate, I'm not here to win. I'm trying to
Whatever,
chill
you don't
out.
want to get through this process, this fucking...
I can't even
elimination.
talk to you, man.
You won't get the eviction by being touchy. That's what I'm saying. Touchy. You're a bit touchy
You're a
as well.
nasty person.
Oh, I'm a nasty person.
You're a nasty person.
Lovely, thank you.
You know what? You're a nasty,
You're
nasty
rude.
person.
Oh, I'm a nasty person.
You really are, mate.
Cheers.
"9:36 p.m. Aubrey is talking about Heavy D.
I really don't want to see Heavy go. I really, am starting to like him more.
I really liked him when he came, then I found him really annoying, now I really, really like him again. And I think
Yeah,
he's
I didn't
just
like him in the
innocent.
beginning. I was like, disgusting. And then when he did all that shit to you, I was like, no.
Yeah, exactly.
And now I'm starting to see a different side to him. But I don't know, he may change. We don't know.
He was trying to just play up in front of Bear and in front of Lewis and try and look like the bigger guy by saying, oh, blowjob and handjob. Like, he was just trying to look like one of the lads to them. I think he was trying to do it to impress the guys rather than being
That's
malicious
what he
and
was.
actually mean it. Yeah. If I was on a serious vibe, I would have said, like, that's disrespecting me. I feel like, you know what I mean, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't feel like that.
Lewis has come to talk to Big Brother.
Heavy D. In half an hour, sold a geezer. You know, he's come alive, he's switched on, he's ready for the rumble, he likes it, he thrives off it. It's like a parasite. Do you know what I mean? It's like pond life. He's just scratching, just itching, looking for an argument. I mean, I don't actually... if I understood his logic, I could have a conversation with him. But unfortunately, do you know what? I think he pushes the right buttons. And I think his game plan is people going to enjoy watching him. But I just hope they realise just what an arsehole that person is, you know? A lazy, ill-mannered, greedy person. A wind-up.
Coming up, Lewis and Heavy D clash.
Housemates in the garden should calm down, otherwise Big Brother will place the garden out of bounds.
Celebrity Big Brother would like to send you and a friend to the beautiful island of Mauritius. You'll stay all-inclusive for 10 nights in a superior room at Solana Beach, where you can enjoy a selection of water sports or simply relax by the pool. To fully appreciate the stunning Mauritian scenery, you'll also be treated to a catamaran cruise, stopping along the way to snorkel around the island. Plus, we'll throw in £1,000 cash. So for your chance to win this island getaway, text celeb to 65515 or post your name and phone number to celeb PO Box 7557 Derby DE10NP. Text costs £1.50 plus one message at standard network rate. Lines close on the date shown on screen and 3 working days later for postal entries. For rules and winners, go to channel5.com/win. Good luck. Be prepared for offensive language. 10:58 p.m. Lewis and Marnie are helping themselves to refreshments.
How about that? How about that? Yeah.
Wait, all of it.
Fuck knows. How about that? Right, I'll take this bottle of wine out. Come on. Yeah, mate. Come sit down, sit here then. Come, let's have a drink round here.
What do you mean, man?
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's for me?
Yeah, there's loads in there, mate. There's loads in
wine,
there.
wine.
Oh, okay, that's your
I want the wine, mate. Come on, mate. Come on, mate.
Well, listen.
Oi.
Mate, there's wine in there. Say fucking please as well.
Oi, come on, mate.
I'm saying, just say please, innit? I'll give you whatever you want. Please and thank you.
Come on, don't be like that, mate.
All right,
Come on.
Look, but say please. Whatever you want. Whatever you want on the table. If you say please, I'll give it to you.
Katie!
See you later.
Didn't even see it.
Katie?
Yeah.
In the refrigerator.
There's no wine there. There's no wine there. There's no wine there.
In here, this one.
There's no wine there, man.
Go on, have that, mate.
I can't take your wine, mate.
Thank you, Baba. Go on. You crack on.
You sure?
Go on, mate. Say thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Good, thank you.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Go on. See you later.
Can I have a beer?
No.
Oh, mate, let's get a beer. Look, you got 2. Look, come on.
I'll tell you what, give us the wine back, I'll give you a beer. Because girls drink the wine, I ain't drinking the wine. All right. See you later. Anyone want a beer?
I think you, yeah. Okay.
Come, mate.
Like, no, listen, because I'll tell you what, listen, Marnie only drinks wine. She don't drink beer, she can't drink that. So if gives the wine back, you can have all this. Come on, mate.
Lewis, you went through a lot tonight, Lewis.
Let him have a beer.
No, he's got his glass of wine. You've went through a lot tonight. You're up for eviction. You can have one.
That's just being nasty.
I'm not being nasty. I'm giving you
being nasty. I don't know
Not
what...
being nasty. I
It is.
No, you've got the wine, you know.
Every single time I've got a wine now, I've got a glass for you every single time first, yeah?
Listen, listen.
Connect it. No, I've gotten it. I've gotten it.
I have to remember you every single time. I have.
All right, listen, leave it there.
11:32 p.m. Heavy D is still thirsty. Aubrey is talking to Big Brother about Lewis being nominated.
Lewis is shocked, like he's the nicest guy in the house, the best guy ever. How could this ever happen to Lewis? He's so great, blah, blah, blah. Lewis follows. He follows Bear, he follows Marnie, he follows everybody. Like, come on, yeah, he's a nice guy. That's fine. Sometimes I've seen him not be such a nice guy, frankly. But yeah, for the majority of the time, he's been a decent guy. He'll ask if you want coffee. He'll, you know, he likes to look at himself in the mirror and tell stories about himself more than he cares about having conversations with anyone in his house, is what I've seen.
You're a bad girl, aren't you? You've been in the pool again.
I don't know because I didn't buy it. The show bought it for me.
All right.
But apparently it was very expensive.
Come on. Oh, no, I found you.
Heavy just can't.
They hid this on the bottom of the thing. What's wrong with it? So that's what's getting down, yeah? Everyone's hiding drinks underneath the what's it called? Underneath the, inside the storeroom. Hiding drinks underneath the, what's it called? Shelves. That's what I just see. I just found the bottle, the rosé bottle. That's a bit out of order, isn't it?
What?
You hide in the bottles of wine.
No, I don't think it is. That was one of my
It is sneaky.
Oh, no, listen,
It's sneaky.
She don't drink beer.
She's wheat intolerant.
She's
wheat intolerant.
She's wheat intolerant.
She's wheat intolerant.
It's sneaky.
For greedy bastard and all.
It doesn't matter, it's sneaky.
No, it does though, mate, because you don't share.
Well, she's wheat intolerant. Right.
I'm Kiwi. Listen, you can't listen. I'm Heavy D. You're not Heavy D. You're Lewis.
Oh no, mate. I'd shoot myself.
Stay in your lane, mate. Stay in your lane, mate.
I just think, in my opinion, if someone's wheat intolerant, they deserve it
Oh,
first.
wheat intolerant now, is it? Is it wheat intolerant?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
It actually is.
So why don't you just say,
in my opinion.
why don't you just say, I'm going to have the bottle of wine to wheat intolerant? Why you got to hide
She
it?
don't drink
Why you got to hide it?
Don't drink beer, mate.
Why you got to hide it?
Don't drink beer.
They come out laughing.
You're a greedy bastard. That's why you do it a lot, mate. And you don't give fucking to the girls. Well, tell me, on your mother's life, you ain't hidden one drink in here? On your mother's life?
I've not hidden no drinks.
On your mother's life?
I'm on my mother's life.
Right, okay, well,
That's a
since
lie,
you're
'cause
intolerant...
that's a lie, because you hid one.
Ah, you fucking scumbag! You just lied on your mother's life!
Me you up.
You fucking
That's a lie,
scumbag!
we hid one, me
You
and
lied
you
on your
drank when we
mother's
hid
life!
it.
She's lying.
Yeah, all right, mate.
Oh my God, it's coming!
Bullshit.
You lied on your mother's life!
Prove it. I would never lie there. Bullshit. Your bird's a
You
liar.
lied on your
Your
mother's
bird's a
life!
liar.
You lied on your mother's
Your bird's a
life!
liar, mate.
You lied on your
Your bird's a liar. Your bird's a liar.
Mate, at least I've got a bird! Come on!
I've got a bird. I've got a bird. You're a plank, mate. You've got the personality of a fucking lettuce leaf. You're boring. We talk about fitness and apps.
Oh my God.
You're boring, mate. You're boring.
In my opinion,
You are boring,
in my
mate.
opinion, I think he's all right.
He's boring.
That's me.
I don't care what anyone else says, I think you're a nice guy.
You're boring.
Alright? That's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
you're fucking boring
I
as
don't
fuck.
think you're boring.
And your bird's a liar. Hey, listen, mate. Hang about me. You can have a personality, maybe. I'm sorry you're going next week. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. Yeah, we're not going. Sorry, mate. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
You're going home, mate. You're going home. On your bike.
Yeah.
On your bike, mate.
Yeah, go to
See ya.
bed.
I don't want to be here. You're going home,
Go
mate.
to bed, darling.
You're going.
Go to bed.
You're going home.
Go to bed.
Boo!
I'm better than that. I'm saying you're better than that. You're better than that. You're better than that.
This is Big
I'm saying you're
Brother.
better than
Housemates in the garden should calm down. Otherwise, Big Brother will take the garden over. This is Big Brother. Housemates in the garden should calm down.
No friends.
You're a woman. Louis, you're a woman. I don't
This is Big Brother. Heavy D should go to the house immediately.
Louis, please.
You got spots out last time you fought, remember?
Nothing's
Remember
going to
your
happen.
friend?
No
You ain't my
friends,
friend.
that's all I'm saying.
You ain't my friend, I'm not your friend.
Oh my God, Louis,
Boring.
No friends. One, two, three.
This is Big Brother with Heavy D. Come to the
See you
dining
later,
room.
mate.
Oh
Ta-da.
my goodness me, Louis.
What?
Louis, please.
Stay
out of it, you're a woman. Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It ain't a big deal. He's trying to make it a big deal, and I've sent him home. See you later, son. I'm still here. We're all still here. Does it matter? It ain't a big deal. I ain't bothered. He swore on his mother's life he ain't no drink, and she's in drink with him. So what the fuck is he worth, mate? He's worth nothing in this house. He's worth nothing in life, mate. Fuck him.
Hello, Heavy D.
Hello, how you doing? You alright?
Heavy D, can you just explain to Big Brother what happened in the garden?
To be honest with you, he's been digging me out all night, and I'm not playing the victim here. I'm just saying that he got out of the pool, whatever, to try and defend his honour, and I just stood still. Maybe he feels threatened by my personality and my likeability, and that's the only thing I can think. He's always tried to discredit everything I've said, everything I've done. He's always trying to put me down. He's always trying to belittle me, and I don't know where it's come from.
Heavy D, Big Brother would recommend perhaps not speaking to Lewis again this evening.
Yeah.
And waiting till the morning.
Right.
If a situation does arise with Lewis this evening, Big Brother would just suggest removing yourself from that situation.
I think that's the most sensible decision tonight that's ever been said in history.
(12:18 a.m). Heavy D is in bed. James is trying to understand tonight's events.
Why can't everybody just refuse to be wound up? It's difficult, I know, and I found myself the first few days being wound up.
That group of people, the young people, that's not my group of comfort zone. I've tried to observe them and understand them. So I've put myself out of my comfort zone to try and understand that behaviour. And you know what? Actually, you know what? It's quite scary.
Lewis has been called to the diary room.
Hello, Lewis.
Sorry, guys.
Lewis, as you know, Big Brother does not tolerate any aggressive language or behaviour in the Big Brother house.
Yes.
By you approaching Heavy D, this could be construed as an act of aggression.
Of course. I don't know, Big Brother. It's a stupid situation. We're talking about half a bottle of wine. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. He's a stupid geezer, and, you know, never argue with idiots because they'll bring you down to the level and they'll beat you with experience. And I don't know, maybe he's won. But do you know what I realised? Do you know what I realised in that situation, Big Brother? I had 6 people standing around me saying, Lou, no, calm down. I was calm, I wasn't going nowhere. If I wanted to walk through people, I would have walked through them. And I had 6 people there, standing there going, no, Lou, calm down. He had none. I feel a bit sorry for him. I wanted to show Marnie that I cared and that I'm man enough to stand up to a big lump like that geezer is, that big piece of shit that he is. I wanted to show Marnie that I will at least stand up and you know, confront the situation, you know. I'd absolutely no intention to attack him whatsoever. But what I did have an intention to do was to prove to Marnie that I will not let another man stand there and say things to her that are just bullshit. That's all there is to it, you know. I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm all right. I've told you this is the best experience of my life, man. I'm not going to let that mug ruin it.
This week, Bear, Heavy D, Lewis and Syra face the public vote. Who steers? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 6 50 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. For Bear, add 02. For Heavy D, add 07. For Lewis, add 10. For Syra, add 14. Calls to the long number will cost 50p plus your network access charge. Calls to the short number will cost 50p. Voting closes in Tuesday's eviction show. If you're watching on catch-up after that or outside the UK, please don't vote. Votes cast after lines close won't count. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
Explosive stuff, and 5 stars got all your post-celebrity Big Brother goss tonight. Join Rylan over there for Bit on the Side next. Whilst here on Channel 5, from riches to rags. Famous faces reveal all in Bankrupt and Broke when celebs go bust. Next.